They've taken 4 wickets for 6 runs. Aryan Dutt in at number 9. The big moment we've got coming up for the man on screen there. As I say, he's taken 3 wickets in his last 4 balls. He's on a hat-trick now. No Bangladesh men's player has taken a hat-trick in T20 internationals. Oh, and he very nearly did so. Going past the outside edge of Aryan Dutt's bat.
Brilliant delivery. 4 kilometres per hour, but accurate. You'll just be disappointed to turn as much as this, but look at that bounce as well. They needed to have a slip in place. How could they not have a slip in place for a hat-trick delivery and him turning it away like this?
What stood out for me, as far as Rishad Hussain is concerned, he's not afraid to toss the ball up, even if he's been hit. Remember, he was taken on earlier on. He did concede a couple of sixes, but he's not afraid, and that's a really good sign for a youngster playing in the biggest stage to be able to produce deliveries one after another. Doesn't really matter what the batter is thinking. He knows that if it grips, if it turns and bounces, he is in business. Excellent from Rishad Hussain.
And also, with 6 for 3, he doesn't have to toss it. There's variation of the stock delivery. It will almost be like a kumbi, it's flat and still gets purchased.
Pulled away, and it's gone for 6. Aryan Dutt says we're not finished with this match yet.
Just on the shorter side, and he picked it up very nicely, and also hitting it cleanly. There's the big one.
Swing and a miss, end of the over. 1 ball to go. Getting ahead of myself there. Alex wicket. And a really good catch this by Rishad. 36 required from 2 overs. That's 124 for 7. The 2 overs to go, the Dutch to get 36. One of those overs is going to be bowled by Mr. Fiza. But Rishad Hussain has just finished his 4 over spell. 4 overs, 3 for 33. Really has been a decisive contribution. It was 111 for 3, the Dutch in the 15th over. Well and truly fallen off. This is the first of 3 matches today. Triple header. Coming up next, Olivia Richards Stadium in Antigua and Barbuda. England, a must-win game for them against Oman. And the day wraps up Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Trinidad and Tobago on the outskirts of Port of Spain. With Afghanistan unbeaten so far up against Papua New Guinea, searching for their first win. Over extra cover from Aryan Dutt. Hasn't got the legs to get to the boundary.
Yeah, just appreciate the efforts of one deserves. One is judged as wide, but then the variations, how many of the change-ups, he's got the ability to mix it up so brilliantly. To the delivery, spins away a touch and stands up on the right hand. That is very difficult to get it to take it down to this stage of the
Something that Bangladesh will be looking at in terms of their batting performance. Remember, they were 54 for 2 in the first 6, but they managed to score 54 in the last 5. It's the middle overs. They'll be up against some quality team if they manage to go and qualify for the Super 8. It's the middle overs where they need to put in a little bit of more hard work and ensure that if they can make it happen, then probably 180 or even more is a possibility.
The return to form for Shakib Al Hassan. Fantastic innings from him. Been struggling with the bat. He was the man who stood up and played the innings that was needed. Bangladesh through to 159.5, which looks poses. Tim Pringles, none from 7.
Yeah, that's right, that is the challenge. 7 deliveries. Skip down to the other side, and he was a single. That's right. That's the key, is that when you lose wickets at the start of the innings, people have to come to the basics. It's particularly difficult.
What an over again from Mustafiza. He's wrapped up 4 overs, 1 for 12. It's sensational bowling. 1 over to go. He's actually 33. 137%. Netherlands were in the box seat. Then Engelbrecht was dismissed. And to the leg spin of Rishad, things went downhill very quickly indeed. 33 to win then, he is past him.
Teams are going to play Spanish later on in the tournament. Of course, if you're playing and trying to make sure you've got the left-hand spanners ready to go. That variation of him bowling and cutting to the spinning head is an easy thing to pick up. The right-hand you saw it. Another example is when they're playing against us after tomorrow. Yeah, full strength. This is from Bishop Maharaj.
Just a single. Great singles don't cut it. Last year. So, the Dutch beat 2 of them. Doesn't necessarily mean they're out of the equation. They'll need other results to go in their favour, and they'll need to win their last game against Sri Lanka to have any chance at all. Super 8s now. Tim Pringles made contact with one. Lamar. Top edge over the keeper, 1 bounce for 4. Well, every little bit helps in terms of that net run rate, because the match is gone now for the Dutch.
As a team, they're looking better. Bangladesh. your batters to start well. Tanzir hasn't come in to play well. Shakib Hassan among the runs, it just stabilizes the middle order. And if that can happen in a consistent basis, they will start to score more runs. But their bowling has been outstanding. Inclusion of Rishad Hussain certainly changes and it offers them a different variety. I know Shakib Hassan has not bowled well, but it's the seamer who've put their hands up. So far, it's been the seamers who've done a wonderful job. At times expensive Taslim, but he's been very good among the wicket takers. Mustafizur Rahman can't put back to ball when he's especially bowling in the death. Saqib, the right arm seamer, also bowling good pace and line and length.
And it wraps up in an appropriate manner. Vice captain Taskin takes a wicket. Tim Pringle dismissed, the stump out of the ground, and victory for Bangladesh. And a good victory too by 25 runs. This is a historic venue for Bangladesh. This was where they secured their first ever overseas test win back in 2009 at Arnos Vale. They're victorious again and return to the stage here. And they've now won 3 matches in a row against the Dutch in T20 World Cups. Victory then for Bangladesh by 25 runs. A really professional performance from Bangladesh. They were tested by the Dutch, who reached 111 for 3 at one stage. And then all of a sudden, Rishad, the leg spinner, Mustafiza with his left arm variety, came in, ripped the hard out of the middle order, and there was no way back for the Netherlands after that point.
Just the 4 runs in his last over for Mustafizur Rahman. It seems that everything is falling in the right place. In terms of batting, the fielding has been okay, pretty good in catching positions, and also the bowling was outstanding. And they'll be very happy and pleased to see what has happened today, especially for Shakib Hassan, who was struggling to score. But he's picked up a day where they needed him to strike, and did he strike? That's the last wicket. Taskin Ahmad heading, bowling, and taking that leg stump out of the ground. Picking up his 2nd wicket and wrapping the innings 434, giving Bangladesh a convincing win by 25 runs.
Smiles all round for Bangladesh, and why not? Their 2nd win in 3 matches in this tournament. They really are in the box seat now in terms of place in the Super 8s. Let's have a look then at the Netherlands effort. Lots of players getting in there, all the top 5 getting into double figures, but no one able to go on with it and get the big score which would have got the Dutch over the line. They were 111 for 3 at one stage, and then they all fell over in a heap.
Yeah, thanks to that wonderful bowling display from Bangladesh. And they've got a bit of a start, but nobody went on to continue and play a bigger role with the bat. 3 wickets for the right-arm leg spinner Rishad in just 4 deliveries, putting it back for Bangladesh. I thought Mustafizur Rahman was brilliant with the ball. Look at that economy, 3 runs in an over. Gone for 12, picking up a wicket in 4 overs. Saqib also was pretty impressive. Taskin picking up a couple of wickets. What about Mahmudullah? Just a 1 over in, and he picks up a wicket.
Yes, this was Mahmudullah. Picked up 5 wickets on his test debut back in 2009. Successful again today. And this is what's happened today then in totality. Bangladesh put into bat 159 for 5. Terrific effort from Shakib. 13-15 and was first in 20 set the Dutch 160 to win, and in the end, after 2 matches. What does that mean for the points table? What it means is that Bangladesh now have their destiny in their own hands, and the Dutch are relying on other results to keep their interest in progressing to the Super 8s. Bangladesh's next match is Nepal. Netherlands, their final game is Sri Lanka, the 17th, the day after that game. Go down now and join Alison Mitchell.
Player of the Match award is presented by former West Indies wicketkeeper Mike Lindley, and it goes to Shakib Al Hassan for Bangladesh. Mike, Shakib, congratulations on the win. You hit form just at the right time when it mattered. How did you find it out there with the bat?
Yeah, it was important. Someone from the top 4 to bat throughout the innings. Happy the way I contributed with the bat. You know, wasn't an easy wicket at the start of the innings, but I think we held our nerves to a decent result. I was winning to challenging over. I think bowlers hit perfectly, especially the Peas and Risha. The way those 2 bowlers bowled, took the game away from
You were asked about, was it difficult to gauge what a good total would be around so untried and tested play?
Yes, hardly any played in last 4-5 years. I think what is good sport, so that's why we had to keep our wickets in hand and go earlier and maybe 14-15 over and then decide how far it will go. I thought it was decent total. We put the runs on the board. 160, in a World Cup game is always tricky, and that proved.
Edwards was going along strongly with Engelbrecht. Were you concerned at that point that they could take the game away?
Yeah, they had their moments, at the fourth over, they are I think 80 or 90 for 3, 10 runs and over in this wicket, wind going one way, so it wasn't that easy for us, for reaching them, but credit should go to all the bowlers, the way they bowled, held their nerves in that last 8 overs.
Today we saw you back in the next day.
No, I was just practicing something.
Excellent. How did it pay off in the match?
Yeah.
Congratulations on your innings. Well done on the win. Shakib Al Hassan player of the match.
So Shakib crediting Rishabh for the save. Look at the way the Dutch fell away. Really disappointing from their perspective. They got themselves into a strong position, but they couldn't seal the deal. Well, the Tigers, they're well and truly roaring. Very happy. 2 wins out of 3. Should have had 3 out of 3. They came so close to beating South Africa in New York City. Their fans have made their way here to Arnosvale, absolutely delighted. Tremendous performance from Bangladesh. Still, the groups of death, we're very much alive. That's how things stand then. And that result as well. Sri Lanka definitely can't qualify for the next stage. Any result today would have had that effect. We'll take a break now then, and when we come back we'll hear from the 2 captains.
Men's T20 World Cup on Sky Sports, sponsored by Remitly.
30 years ago, Dyson created a vacuum that didn't use suction. Then, with new digital motors, they pioneered lightweight cordless machines with a detangling brush bar to remove pet hair and battery technology for whole home cleans. Their latest innovation even reveals hidden dust. In fact, it's their most powerful cordless vacuum. Dyson, the most awarded cordless range. Find the right solution for you. Payment options available at Dyson.